everyone, welcome to another Literally Anika video. This video is about Snapchat and I'm going to be teaching you how to use Snapchat if you've never used it before. I jumped onto Snapchat a few months ago and it's safe to say I am completely obsessed, and I really see the benefits of Snapchat, especially if you're trying to build an audience for your brand, a personal audience, or even for a company. The fact is there are eyes on Snapchat, and if you want to reach those eyes, you better be on there. Last year it was reported that there are over 100 million daily users of Snapchat and over 400 million snaps sent per day. So if you're not on Snapchat, then you are missing a huge potential market to reach, especially if you are targeting the millennial age group, because that is the majority who are on there. So one of the reasons I really like Snapchat is because it allows me to connect with my audience on a deeper level. I feel like when I'm using it in conjunction with things like Instagram and YouTube, it just adds that little extra layer. Instagram and YouTube are becoming a lot more professional these days, and the great thing about Snapchat is it's informal, and if you were to be professional, it just wouldn't seem right. On a day-to-day basis, we are all pretty informal, and I think Snapchat really captures that. It captures me at the raw, if that even makes sense, but that's what it is. It really is raw. There are a couple things that you can do with Snapchat. You can send photos, you can send videos, and you can add snaps to your story, and that's my favorite way to use Snapchat. A Snapchat story is basically a collection of your snaps from the last 24 hours, and the best stories connect each snap together to make a mini movie or mini story. One of the examples I have here is from Grubhub, who used a pizza box, and each snap was each pizza slice being eaten. And then at the end, the Snapchat followers were left with a discount code at the end to use on the website. Now, some of you might be thinking, okay, this sounds great, but all the snaps delete after 24 hours, so what's the point? The great thing about Snapchat and the whole deletion disposal thing is that when you go on there, you know everything that you're seeing is absolutely relevant and up to date. And when people are watching whatever you've put up, you have their undivided attention, which is so powerful. Another great thing for the user is that it's flexible and it's immediate. You can log on to it, you can click on whichever brand you want and view exactly what they've been up to in the last 24 hours. People value time, and I think Snapchat recognizes this, which is why it is so powerful. So I've been babbling on a little bit now, and I'm going to get into the video because I want to show you how to use Snapchat. Alright guys, so the first thing that you want to do is open Snapchat. This is your main screen over here. Swipe to the left, you've got the Discover feed, or click on these three little lines. Same thing. Swipe to the right, you've got the messaging feed, or click on the little square. Same thing. Or you can swipe down and you get this home screen. You can also click on this little ghost at the top and it takes you to the home screen as well. But I will explain these screens after I've explained how to do a snap. So in the top left-hand corner, over here, you've got the flash toggle. You can have the flash off like it is now, or you can switch it on by pressing on it. So you can just toggle between it. You can also toggle between front and back camera. So you've obviously got the front camera on now, and then selfie camera, and then back again. To take a photo, click on this big circle and it should take a photo. If you want to take the photo again and you're not happy with this one, just click on the little X in the top left-hand corner and it should take you back to the photo taking screen, and you can take the photo again, like so. To take a video, all you have to do is press on the red circle and you should start recording. So you'll see this little red line going all the way around. You're allowed to take a maximum of 10 seconds per video. So a maximum of 10 seconds. Once the red line is up, that means your time is up. And you can do, between 1 and 10 seconds. So that's that. So now I'm going to show you how to edit a photo or a video. It's the same for both. So to take a photo, obviously, taking a photo. Now you can add stickers by clicking on this little icon in the corner over here. You can add emojis, like so, and then you can change their size by using your fingers. You can obviously put your thumbs closer together, further apart. You can move this emoji around the screen. You can change its rotation. If you want to delete the emoji, all you have to do is move it over across this trash bin, like so, and it should delete. Next, you can add text by clicking on the T, Snapchat, Oh, I spelled Snapchat wrong. Snapchat, Snapchat. There we go. You can move this text to the bottom and move it to the top using your fingers. And you can also make it a little bit bigger by pressing on the T again. Press on the T once more, it centers the text. So you've got 3 options. Again, you can change the size of it, the rotation of it, whatever you wish. You can also change the color by clicking on the text. If you click on the text with your finger, like so, you'll get this color wheel, and you can choose whichever color you wish. So I'll choose pink. Click done when you're done, and then you've got pink text. To draw on the screen, all you have to do is click the pen in the top right hand corner, and then you can draw wherever you want. Again, if you swipe your finger down, you can change the color of the pen. And if you're not happy with what you've just drawn, you can click on the arrow, and this should undo what you last did. So I want to undo everything, and then I want to do it again. So once you're happy with your drawing, click on the pen again, and it takes you back to the main screen. Now we can add filters. If you swipe to the left, you can add a warmer filter. Swipe again and it's a little bit cooler. Swipe again, you've got black and white. You've got the speed that you're going. Apparently I'm going at 2 kilometers an hour. I don't know how. Then you've also got the degrees, you've got the time, and then you've got these really cool geo filters as well, and they change depending on where you are. So obviously I'm in Dubai, so I'm getting these cool Dubai geo filters. So in the bottom left-hand corner, you've also got this little clock with the number 10 on it. You can choose to have the photo viewable from 1 to 10 seconds, and it's completely up to you. So I'm going to say 3 seconds. Then if you click on this little arrow in the bottom right-hand corner, you can choose to add it to your story, or you can choose to send it to your friends. I usually click the story button. So the same goes for video as well. You edit in the same way, and you can either add to story or to your friends. You can send it to your friends. But the one thing with video, so for example, if I take a video right now, I'm recording, I stop recording. The other option that you can do is either mute it like that, or you can add sound. So you just toggle this little sound button at the bottom, like so. And then you can add it to story, whatever it is. So the next thing that you can do is, if you swipe to the left, you've got the Discover feed. Now the Discover feed has lots of different things. It has your story from the past 24 hours. So if you click on My Story, the words My Story, you get to view your story. So I've only got 2 things from the last 24 hours, and it was a life hack I did yesterday. So if you want to switch to the next snap, just tap the screen and you can go to the next one. By clicking on the 3 little dots, it shows you how many views you've got in the last 24 hours. Scroll down a little bit, you've got Discover, and you've got a whole number of different brands over here. So for example, if we click on BuzzFeed, you can see everything that's happening in BuzzFeed Snap. And by tapping on the screen, like I did before, you can skip to the next snap, like so. Swipe down and you're back to your normal feed. You've also got this live area here, and that's just basically live feeds from the day, and Snapchat changes this pretty much every day. Today is Buenos Aires, and for some reason it's not loading, but you can click on this and it's sort of like the Discover feed. Next, you've got all your friends' stories as well, and you can check what they've been up to as well. So I click on Buenos Aires now actually, and you can see all the things that are happening in Buenos Aires today. It's kind of cool to check to see what's going on in the world. They always have different things as well, which is kind of cool. Okay, moving on, back to the main screen, swipe to the right, and you've got the messaging area where you can send videos, snaps, and messages to friends. I'm not really going to go too into this. It's pretty self-explanatory. For example, click on my brother, just doing a quick YouTube video in the kitchen, so don't come in for a sec. So that was me earlier today. And you can do whatever you want. You can send snaps, images, videos. The next thing I'm going to show you is this, clicking on this ghost. So this yellow box over here is your QR code, and this is specific to each person. You can basically add people by taking a photo of their QR code. So right now I've got a picture of Ryan Seacrest's QR code on my screen. If I take a picture of it, like so, Snapchat will scan that and it will give me the option to add him as a friend. So I'll click add as friend, and now he is added to my friends list, which is pretty damn cool, I think. Click on the ghost again, you can see who's added you, So these are the people that have added me. You can add friends again by using their username. So if you wanted to add me, you would just type in literally Anika, if I can even spell, which I can't. And there you go, you can add me that way. You can also add friends from your address book, and you can even check to see who's nearby. So yeah, that is about it for Snapchat. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was a little bit useful.